Madison, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Okay, now blow.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
As we will get a question from Ryan Burton from Boxing Scene, who asks for Loma. You have fought many great fighters, Salido, Linares, Russell. Where would you rank Teofimo Lopez heading into this fight? How does he stack up to the others?
I can answer Saturday. I can answer on that question, but now I don't know.
Recently, you made the comment that you feel like you've never really shown 100% of your skills. Why is that? And is this the kind of opponent that will allow you to fight to what you feel is 100%?
We'll see. It depends what he brings in the ring.
What kind of style do you need to be opposite of to feel like you can put that forth? What kind of fight?
Maybe. I think it will be aggressive style.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So in that clip right there, that was the Lomachenko Teofimo Lopez press conference. You heard Lomachenko. He said, we'll see what Lopez brings to the ring. That will determine if he brings 100% out of me. This is what Lomachenko is saying. Loma was also asked to rate Lopez before he fought him. And understandably, Lomachenko, he said, I can't rate him until I fight him. Then I can tell you how good he is, etc., etc. Then I could rate him. But Loma, he never rated Teofimo Lopez after he lost to him. Instead, he made excuses for why he lost. Well, you fast forward to present day. Today was the media arrivals for Devin Haney and Lomachenko, and we had our reporter, Skip, ask Lomachenko, who would you say is the more complete fighter, Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez? And surprisingly, he gave the same type of answer that he gave when he was asked to rate Lopez before he fought him, which is, I wouldn't know until I get in the ring with him. Loma is saying he would have to get in the ring with Devin Haney first to determine who is more of a complete fighter out of Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez.
Hey Loma, how you doing, man? Who do you feel like is a more complete fighter, Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney?
I can answer after Saturday night. I can compare. I was fighting with Teofimo, but I'm not yet fight with Haney, so I can compare. After the fight, we can discuss.
What about on paper from what you've studied?
Look, it's two different stylists from Lopez and Haney, two different stylists.
I remember we asked Gervonta Tank Davis a similar question. We asked him who's a more complete fighter between Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. Gervonta didn't hesitate to say Hector Garcia is a more complete fighter. And that was before Gervonta fought either one of them. It would seem extremely clear you don't need to get in the ring to actually read talent. You don't have to be in the ring with two fighters to know one is more dangerous than the other. This is the reason why Lomachenko, he vacated his belt when Devin Haney was his mandatory. Understand this, guys. Lomachenko had an opportunity to defend his title, fight Devin Haney, and then fight against Teofimo Lopez. He could have fought them both. Two young undefeated lions back to back. This is what greats like Felix Tito Trinidad did. Trinidad, he fought the two young undefeated lions back to back, Fernando Vargas and David Reed, and he knocked them both out. David Reed was a gold medalist, and Fernando Vargas, he was on the Olympic team with Floyd Mayweather. So Lomachenko's actions of vacating his belt rather than defend his title and fight his mandatory challenge, Devin Haney, is a strong indication that he's seen Devin Haney as a far bigger threat, a more complete fighter than Teofimo Lopez, at least on paper. Not to mention, before Devin Haney became Lomachenko's mandatory, Lomachenko was on a mandatory diet as he was fighting against mandatories all the time. That all stopped once Devin Haney became his mandatory. And then he decided to surrender his WBC title. And then he started to hold the witness protection belt that doesn't even exist anymore, which we used to call the franchise belt. A belt, by the way, the WBC president actually admitted that it was fighters like Canelo and Lomachenko that reached out to them and asked if they could have this witness protection belt. And like I said, now the belt doesn't even exist because real champions don't want the belt. Fighters like Devin Haney, when he beat Kambosos had that fake franchise belt. Soon as Devin got it, he threw it in the trash because Devin wants all the smoke. He doesn't want a belt that protects him from all the smoke. But when it comes to Lomachenko, there is no doubt that he will find out for sure who's better when he gets in the ring. It doesn't always guarantee just because Devin Haney looks better and looks more dangerous outside of the ring that the fight will play out that way. But clearly every fighter knows who looks dangerous just watching him fight, who looks more dangerous, who looks more complete by just watching them fight. This is why we have so many fighters that have ducked other fighters in the history of the sport, just because they watched them fight, not because they've been in a ring with them. But all the questions will definitely be answered this weekend. We will definitely find out if Devin Haney can beat Lomachenko and do it in a more impressive fashion than anyone else has done by beating Lomachenko. We'll also see if Lomachenko can pull off the upset. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP. And I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention. So I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.